Mikey McCoy's wife has dropped messages that could seriously rattle the whole Charlie Kirk situation. And now people close to the story say Erika Kirk is scrambling to shut her down. The latest leaked clips have everyone buzzing. Something about Mikey feels off.
Mikey is not standing to the side of Charlie, he is behind. And so if you're saying what earlier, we're supposed to see him, the best place to stand if you're going to get a video of Charlie asking a question is going to be in a place where you can see both Charlie and the person asking the question. And that's just not where he's standing. So that excuse doesn't make sense to me.
And his wife? She doesn't look ready to protect him anymore. She looks ready to expose everything.
It is brutal. And I'm standing here before you, willing to take the hate, willing to take all the negative messages and tell you that I beg you to wake up, to speak out, and to not fall for this lie.
But here's the twist. Erika allegedly wants it buried. The pressure, the rumored attempts to silence her, that's what's really lighting this fire. Let me be clear. What's spreading online is blowing up fast. People are analyzing leaked clips, timelines that don't line up, and a strange trip that happened weeks before Charlie Kirk's death. Some are even calling it an inside job. I'm not claiming anything, just pulling together what's out there. And if these rumors hold any truth, what Mikey McCoy's wife allegedly shared could change everything. But before we go any further, you need to know who we're talking about. Mikey McCoy served as Charlie Kirk's chief of staff at Turning Point USA. He was only 23 when Charlie died, and most importantly, he was standing close to him when the incident happened. I'm not going to re-explain the details of Charlie's death because most of you already know them. What's fueling the discussion now is Mikey's reaction. A circulating video shows his movements in that exact moment, and it wasn't what we expected. Instead of rushing forward or taking cover like others, he turns away calmly, phone to his ear, almost like he was already in motion. No one's saying he knew anything, but these visuals are why online investigators started digging deeper.
Mikey, in less than a second, does something that I find to be quite strange. He puts his phone to his ear and he begins a conversation.
And here's the next detail people online keep circling back to. After the incident, many public statements from Turning Point USA repeatedly referred to Mikey with glowing adjectives, almost every time his name appeared. Even Candace Owens questioned it, asking why Mikey's name always seemed to require an adjective. Then she pointed out the part of the viral clip that no one could ignore. According to her breakdown, the timing is roughly 834 milliseconds, barely enough time for anyone to dial anything.
And we're gonna watch this clip slow down so you can see that it is exactly 834 milliseconds.
This is where the speculation grows stronger, because Erika Kirk may have unintentionally added fuel. In a Fox News interview, she said she heard about the incident from Mikey himself, seconds afterward.
And that's when Mikey started calling me. He called me within seconds.
I called Erika. I just remember it rang like 3 or 4 times.
That timing lines up with the viral footage, which appears to show him already on the phone as he walks away. But Turning Point USA has offered a different version of events entirely. Andrew Culvett, the executive producer of Charlie Kirk's show, later released a video defending Mikey. In it, he insisted Mikey wasn't actually on the phone at all, that he only lifted his hand to his ear because the noise was overwhelming. According to him, Mikey panicked. The phone just happened to be in his hand and nothing more.
They're alleging that he was on the phone immediately. He was not. He was taking social videos, which he would send to our group chat, which we would then put on Charlie's social while the event was happening so you could see like the crowd come in or his interaction.
But this explanation is exactly where the conflict begins. Because if Erika's account is correct, and Mikey really did call her within seconds of the incident, then the viral footage reflects that. And if Turning Point USA's version is correct, and Mikey never made a call, then Erika's statement on national TV would be false. What makes this even stranger is that clearing it up would be incredibly simple. All Mikey would need to do is release his call logs, timestamps, outgoing calls, everything. It would take minutes and silence the debate instantly, but he hasn't. And sometimes silence raises more questions than answers. Then came the detail Candace Owens revealed.
Take a look at this. Don't worry, we'll slow it down for you. See him in the background with the backpack.
Just weeks before Charlie's death, the McCoys went on their very first family vacation with Charlie and Erica. According to Eliza McCoy herself, it was the first time the two couples ever traveled together.
Just a few weeks before Charlie died, Mikey McCoy and his wife Eliza, for the very first time, now this is according to Eliza McCoy, she shared that it was the first time ever that they went on vacation. Her and Mikey went on vacation with Erica and Charlie. Here's that post on Instagram. That second paragraph begins, "We spent a few weeks together this summer, our first family trip together."
And on that trip, the McCoys filmed intimate, behind-the-scenes moments of the Kirk family. Footage that later went viral.
That has since gone viral of Charlie walking with his children and Erica. Erica grabs his hand. The McCoys were the ones that captured that footage.
People wondered, why that trip? Why those moments? Even stranger, only 4 days before Charlie passed, Mikey filmed him again on the Korea trip, saying it was the first time he had ever done something like that.
It's crazy to think that was just 3-4 days before Utah.
Crazy.
And it was Charlie's dream to always go to Asia, and Blake and I got the gift of being able to tag along for that. And so I brought the camera with me. I've never traveled with a camera before, but I decided, it'd be a good idea to mic Charlie up, do some content with him while we're there.
And that's when the leaks began and everything escalated. Late one night, Mikey McCoy's wife suddenly posted a series of files, screenshots, audio clips, fragments of conversations, no captions, no explanations, just 3 words, "They all know." Within minutes, the images spread everywhere. What people claimed to find inside was unsettling. The screenshots appeared to show messages from a private group chat that included Mikey, several TPUSA staff members, and an account labeled EK, which many assumed stood for Erika Kirk. The messages were short but alarming. "Everything is ready. Stay calm if it happens. Make sure the cameras are rolling." And then the line that ignited the internet. Erica knew. If those messages were real, commenters argued, it would imply someone knew before the incident occurred. A shaky voice memo appeared next, someone whispering, "I can't stay silent anymore. This wasn't an accident." Many believed it was Mikey's wife. Others believed it was someone protecting her. Whoever it was, the fear in the voice felt unmistakable. Suddenly, what some had dismissed as coincidence felt synchronized. Social media erupted, and within hours, people were asking what Mikey, Erica, and TPUSA truly knew, if anything, before that day unfolded. But almost immediately after the leak, something strange happened. Mikey's wife's accounts vanished, friends went private, and a blanket of silence fell, while TPUSA launched a wave of glowing content praising Mikey, which many online observers saw as rapid damage control. In one widely shared clip, you can hear someone reassuring Mikey, telling him not to worry about the gossip, to breathe, calling him a good boy, reminding him that Charlie had a team involved from the very beginning. One voice even mentions taking the last photo of Charlie at 12:23 and calling Erica shortly afterward. But the real problem isn't the encouragement, it's the silence that followed. Because usually when someone is innocent, the first instinct is to deny everything, show evidence, demand corrections, and even threaten legal action. Instead, TPUSA offered no strong rebuttal, just a calm, controlled quiet. It doesn't look good, and Erica, based on what's been circulating online, is allegedly doing everything she can to keep Mikey's wife from speaking further, because once she broke script, they supposedly wanted her shut down. Let's go back to the detail Candace Owens pointed out, because the more you look at it, the stranger it gets. People around TPUSA kept describing Mikey with almost scripted enthusiasm. Even a pastor joked that he used to be known for Charlie, but now it felt like he was being identified through Mikey instead. Then you hear another voice describing the chaos, how Mikey clicked into gear, how he was heroic, how they flew straight to Utah to be with Erica, because they just knew they needed to be there. One man describes his mind frying like an egg when the news hit. Shock, panic, tears.
My brain fried. I cannot imagine what was going through your guys' head being on.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with praising someone, but even I have to admit, the uniformity of it all feels eerily deliberate. There's a moment in one of the clips circulating online where a sentence cuts off abruptly, and that hesitation has fueled a lot of discussion. This strange pacing only added to the larger conversation about how Mikey is being portrayed. That's why people started revisiting the interview Erika gave on Fox News. When she was asked whether the person responsible had been caught, she didn't give the straightforward confirmation many expected. She referred to what they did, using a plural form that implied more than one person. And that single word, they, left people questioning who exactly she believed was involved and why she framed it that way. To this day, Erika never answered that question. And then came the moment that changed everything. Jesse asked if it was coincidence that Charlie collapsed while answering a question about trans violence. She said she doesn't believe in coincidences.
Do you think that was a coincidence?
I don't believe in coincidences.
And honestly, neither do I. Candace Owens has followed every beat of this story, and she keeps pointing to the same patterns. She's saying what many people feel but are too afraid to admit, that the official story doesn't match what the pieces suggest. We know Charlie collapsed on stage. We know Mikey's reaction didn't match the panic. We know someone close to Mikey allegedly leaked messages suggesting prior knowledge. And we know the people at the center of this, they haven't said much of anything. All of that, for someone who claims not to believe in coincidences, is a lot. So here's where things stand. Mikey walked away calmly. He never released the logs. He gets praised endlessly. Erika is accused of trying to silence someone close to the leaks. And the woman who exposed everything, she hasn't spoken since. Someone knows what really happened. And one day the silence might finally crack. Thanks for watching. If this made you think, hit like, share it, and drop your thoughts below. Make sure you're subscribed for what comes next.